Hi, today looking at the 2012 PAT paper, going through question 5. So question 5 asks us to show that x equals 1 is a root of the polynomial x cubed minus 6x squared minus 9x plus 14, and to find the other roots. Well, our first step is to use the factor theorem to show that x equals 1 is a solution to this polynomial. So what we do is we label the polynomial as f of x. So we let f of x equal to x cubed minus 6x squared plus minus 9x plus 14. And we know from the factor theorem that if x equals 1 is a solution, is a root, then f of 1 will be equal to 0. So f of 1 equals 1 cubed 1 minus 6 times 1 squared minus 6 minus 9 times 1 minus 9 plus 14, which is minus 5 minus 9 plus 14, which is 0. So this shows that f of 1 is a solution. So therefore, x equals 1 is a root by the factor theorem. Now for the next part, what we do is we're going to do algebraic long division to try and factorise the remaining polynomial. If you haven't seen it already, have a look at our video on algebraic long division and come back and try this question again. So what we do is we write down, well, we know that x equals 1 is a root, so x minus 1 is going to be a factor. So we write this down, and we write down x cubed minus 6x squared minus 9x plus 14. So I'm going to think about what multiplies x to give you x cubed. Well, clearly the answer is going to be x squared. So you write x squared here. And we subtract this off. So we subtract x squared times x cubed, x squared times minus 1 minus x squared. So x cubed minus x cubed gives you 0, minus 6x squared minus x squared gives you minus 5x squared. And then we bring down our minus 9x. So what multiplies x to give you minus 5x squared? Well, that's going to be minus 5x. So we multiply that again, so we get minus, and so minus 5x times 5x times x gives you minus 5x squared, and then minus 5x times minus 1 gives you plus 5x. So minus 9x, so we know clearly these are going to cancel, that's the whole point. So minus 9x minus 5x is minus 14x. And we bring this down, plus 14. Well, what multiplies to give you minus 1? What multiplies x to give you minus 14x? Well, clearly minus 14. So we do that, and we get minus 14 times x is minus 14x, minus 1 times minus 14 is plus 14. So that comes out as 0, which is what we require. So this tells us that f of x is equal to x minus 1 into x squared minus 5x minus 14, which we see factors to give us x minus 1 into x minus 7x plus 2, which tells us the roots are x equals 1, x equals 7, or x equals minus 2.